y'all. It's American Mom on the Southern Mom channel. Today is Wednesday, so we're going to be watching Sopranos. And this is episode 10, A Hit is a Hit. Who gets hit? Whacked. Killed. I know what that word means. But I also know that there's some words that mean other things. That it's not necessarily... Yeah. But, I mean, it's not like they haven't done it before, so. Last episode was interesting. I had some awkward moments with Uncle Junior. I don't feel very comfortable with him sharing details like that with me. I'm just like, oh, make it go away. Literally, make it go away. He's not with his lady friend anymore. She blabbed. He didn't like any of the sex talk. So he's embarrassed. He's whatever. That douchebag he always is hanging around with, and they were together in the locker room afterwards, and Uncle Junior says, oh, Tony's seeing a psychiatrist, he's the one that's crazy. And he's like, what are you talking about? That guy, whatever his name is. He said something, and then Uncle Junior was like, well, I don't think anybody would bat an eye if I clipped Tony. Another word, clip. And or he said something, and the other guy said, you mean clip him? And he was like, hello? I don't think so. Leave Tony alone. There was the whole coach situation and the girl, like, that got resolved. But, yeah, that was kind of tense, too. So a lot happened last time, but I'm ready to get into this episode. All right, let's do this.
Twice. Now out, Tony.
Are you kidding me?
Here. Now, this is just a little token of my appreciation for recommending Dr. Melfi. She's a good shrink. Now, I'm not always a model patient.
But you didn't have to. These are Monte Cristos.
Are they Cuban cigars?
These are Cuban.
Yeah, they're the best, right?
And illegal?
They're illegal, aren't they?
They're cigars.
This is going to be fun.
You ever play at the club?
Oh, no. No, I play menacing. The public course.
Mm-hmm. Well, you ought to come to the club and play sometime.
Nah, it's...
Come on. It's a wicked back nine. Besides, some of the members, I think you'd like them very much, Tom.
Yeah, maybe, We'll see.
Oh, no.
Here we go.
His friends will rag on him about that. Uh-oh.
Bold men make bold statements.
Why'd they send you over? I'm looking for a burger, not converted rice.
Your woman looks embarrassed.
I'm embarrassed.
There's business to be done.
What's going to happen? What are they talking about? He can't keep his mouth shut.
I do so love a good firearm in my hand. Oh, Herman. He's just another in a long line of white motherfuckers stealing royalties from the black men that made them the money in the first place.
Barb Wagner called. You remember her from the fundraiser?
With the mayonnaises from up the street?
Yeah, they invite us to a barbecue over at their house. All right. Didn't think so. You're always telling me the same thing. I'll be taken care of. By who? What is with the look? Did you just make a score?
No.
So what do I tell the Wagners about this barbecue?
You want to go? Sure. Even Cusimano asked me to play a little golf with him at his club.
Sorry.
And here's Richie, this musician who you know. They're not a hair band anymore, and they're really good. And like you said yourself, how much money there was in this thing.
You mean like Richie Santini?
You think Massive Genius would be interested? I was thinking about... Okay. I know this sounds kind of funny. Music management. And working here, I have met people, important people. Learned people's skills, how to deal with big egos, solve problems. And with my love of all kinds of music, maybe Alec Baldwin would come to our house. It's just an old demo.
No. You know what? Fuck it. Let's set you up.
Did you write the music and him the lyrics, or was it the other way around?
We had our own process.
So that ooh, wackadoodly doo, I'm so blue, that spring from your experience or the little brothers?
Music business back then, we were breaking all the rules. Making them, breaking them as we went along.
You mean raping and pillaging?
Things haven't changed much, huh?
Why don't we call this what it is? A shakedown.
Your own father was a silent partner in Ethno Records. Made sure that the records got airplay. Isn't that right?
Yeah, that money bought my house down to Jersey Shore. What do you want to do here, Hesh? I'm guided by you.
He's got to do the right thing, that's what.
Oh! Hey, you're way out of line, kid. Just get some
Always.
cold fucking fizzy water on your head.
What's happening?
Thank you, Jen. Let's get right to the point, huh?
Please.
What's in this for you?
My lawyers have done a little research. I think that the final figure is somewhere around $400,000. Now, a cashier's check made to a Mrs. Idella Willis will set the record straight.
He was thanking me for referring him to a physician, which he is very happy with.
Really?
We were over there for that fundraiser. I didn't see any guns anywhere.
Oh, but that bar with the Goomba Murano glass?
I liked Murano glass.
You interested?
I want to erase myself.
That scene.
She's the
When
ticket
Pesci sticks the guy's head in a vice,
to make the money.
and then he fucking pops his...
I don't know.
What?
What was that?
So am I to understand that you don't consider yourself white?
I don't mean white like Caucasian. I mean a white man, like our friend Cusimano. Now, he's Italian, but he's American. It's what my old man would have called a Wonder Bread wop. You know, he eats his Sunday gravy out of a jar.
You seem to want to branch out. What's stopping you?
The guys, you know, what they think if I started hanging out with the American.
Mm-hmm. Like a child. He's such a child.
You didn't hear any strange noises last night in your neighborhood?
Noises?
Like someone screaming in pain?
No.
Sun is shining, it's a beautiful day. Let's not talk business for once, huh?
American Biotics.
They have nothing in common.
Our stock guru.
You guys play the stock market?
Oh, we don't just play. We win.
Think it's as good as we're gonna get right now.
Oh, it wasn't too bad. It was kind of good.
Hey.
That's what sells. Kind of good.
What are you saying? Is something wrong? No, I'm sure we're all trying our best here. I just think we hit a brick wall.
Oh,
Get
hell.
back to work.
Oh, hell. Really?
Okay.
Huh? Come on.
Okay, come on. Do it.
Big man, huh?
What if something unforeseen should happen? What if he gets hit by a truck? I mean, then what? I got you kids to think about. Let's go to Georgette Klinger's. Massage, facial, jour de beauté. On me.
Sounds fantastic.
Sure.
Tony, let me ask you a question. And now, if I'm stepping on toes, tell me.
Yeah, is it about
How
gangsters?
real was The Godfather?
Oh, God.
I want to know if you really had to cut your finger and take an oath.
He's getting pissed. Stop talking.
Sorry, Tony. You probably knew the guy, huh?
How fucking old you think I am?
You don't have to answer this if you don't want to.
Oh, here we
But I got
go.
Did you ever meet John Gotti?
I wanted it as a souvenir. Gotti outbid me. Gave me a ride home. You know, he rang that bell the whole way home.
They got it going on.
Making money is an empty hole.
These kids, they don't. Sorry.
You're just pissed that I went against you at the sit-down.
Come on, get the fuck out of here and stop wasting my time.
Although we only called him when we were bored. Called him and say, "Hey, Jimmy, sing Mac the Knife." And because he wanted to hang out with us, he'd belt it right out. Yeah, 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 man. We fucking roll on the floor laughing. Wasn't until years later that I found out that the poor prick was going home every night and crying himself to sleep. Now, when I found out, you know, I felt bad. But I never really understood what he felt. To be used, you know, for somebody else's amusement, like a fucking dancing bear.
Until you played golf.
Till I played golf with those guys.
Boy, guys. Yep.
Expect to hear from Goldstein, Baum, and Warrenov. They'll be representing Miss Willis in the lawsuit.
You gonna sue?
With what I pay in retainers? Fuck yeah.
Be advised that on your Artist Scratcher's last single, you sampled a backing vocal from the Chablis' 1968 song, Riff With It, for which F-Note Records controls the master recording rights.
No shit.
Yes, shit. I would, of course, have to countersue.
I'll see you in court.
Fucking legal fees.
What?
I think the only reason you gotten this far with Massive is he wants to be in your pants.
Boy, oh boy. This is just a way for you to keep me down.
That ain't fair.
I don't want these clothes.
So what are you gonna do with the box?
Give it to him. Tell him to hold on to it for a while.
Oh, Tony, that is so evil.
Yeah, I know. That's why it's so much fun.
Oh, God.
That is kind of funny. Something's gonna happen though. What's gonna happen?
You know, that nickname.
What, Coos? Cusimano?
It's got that other connotation that...
No, not anymore. Listen, pal, be a little solid. Need you to hang on to this for a while for me.
Sorry, Tone. Membership's closed.
Closed?
Yeah.
What is it? Heroin?
Shit, Gene, I don't know. A weapon? I don't know. Could be anything. Don't touch it.
So come to find out, a hit is a hit song. Okay. But let me remind all of us that in the first 2 minutes of this episode, somebody got, and they had all this money. Okay, so this was all about the music industry. Okay, so Hesh has been, maybe he started making money back in the day by producing groups, song groups. They were black artists. So now Christopher and his girlfriend, I don't know her name, they're in a place. Christopher's running his mouth like always. He can't shut the hell up. He just can't. Talking loud, pissing everybody off. The guy in the purple hat, Massive G, he is a big time, like nowadays, producer. They do movies and music, and he was going to get back at the Sopranos. Somebody had said, I think it might have been the police officer. They might have recognized them anyway, but the police officer even knew that, you know, he was with the Sopranos. And so I think what was going on throughout it, I kept saying, what's going on? What's happening? I think what was going on was Massive met with Hesh. Christopher got them together. He was so proud of himself. Oh, he owes me a favor. I got him a sit-down talk with Hesh. Okay, whatever. I mean, if anybody's going to honk his horn, it's him. He is very much in love with himself. So he arranges that, and basically, Massive tells Hesh, you know, for a retribution from the royalties, the white people are still making the money from the black artists, right? People like Hesh. And more specifically with Hesh, the people that he was producing was one of the artists, he said aunt. I say aunt. Anyway, he wanted $400,000. So that's what was being negotiated. Well, Massive had the eyes for Christopher's girlfriend. I think that's the main reason he stuck it out with that group. They were shite, but Massive was very much into her, so she wanted to do something outside of just being on Christopher's, you know, arm at the end of the night and wearing nice things and doing whatever. She didn't want to be Carmela. She brought that up. She just mistook them really not being talented, and Massive was really just into her, and because their music was, you know, and she just took it personal and told Christopher, you know, okay, that's it. In between there, Tony is invited to play at the club with his neighbor, who is also Italian, but he's a white Italian. I don't know what they're talking about. Does he mean like if you're not in the mafia and you're Italian, then you're just a regular Italian? You're not a... I don't know what he's talking about. But they were embarrassing him pretty good at the club, asking him questions about Italians and The Godfather and Gotti. And he just was making up these stories and just like really reeling them in, you know, just making them look stupid. He was catching on to what they were doing. And then at the end, he gives the neighbor a box full of sand, wraps it up real nice, and tells him to hang on to it for a while. He and his wife, they are just shitting a brick. She was going to touch it, and he was like, no, don't touch it. Like, if you undo the bow and try and redo it, they'll know, you know, like, don't touch it. So I don't know what they're going to do with it. But then the noise that the psychiatrist had heard when she was over for dinner with them that night was Tony working out in the basement, lifting weights. Yeah. It was a good little episode. I don't know how this is gonna play out, like, you know, going forward or anything. I can see the golf thing, you know, being more of the storyline than what we focused on, which was the music. We focused on all that. But then Christopher lost his girlfriend. But, you know, Tony admitted to the psychiatrist, he was like, I care what my friends think of me. You know, I don't want them to, you know, think I'm this or that if I'm at the club. And so he's just a big kid. He just is. So it was a good episode. Thank you for watching with me, and until the next video and the next time. Bye.